Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody. It's Monday, November 13th, 2017.
2017.
Yep. It is 6 days away from us having the kids for a full year.
And tomorrow we go to court and do a ceremony, and it will be legal, legit, totally our kids from this point forward.
So,
How you feeling?
still a little bit
feeling about it?
nervous, excited. Not nervous about making the wrong decision. It's not anything to do with that. It's like I told her last night that it's kind of like a marriage nervous. Like I just want everything to go smooth, and it like the other shoot a drop theory. Like I don't want something bad to happen that causes us to get pushed back or delayed or messed up or anything in any way. So I just want
And
to
it
go
shouldn't.
well.
It shouldn't. I'm more nervous about, like, are they gonna look okay? Am I gonna look horribly fat in the photos? Are they gonna be covered in dirt somehow before we even get there? Will anybody have a fit? Like, will there be a point where the judge is talking and all three of them are like in timeout? We're like, just keep going, just power through. Like,
I honestly
yeah.
think that would just give it character. As long as we're there and everything finishes, it actually finalizes, then I don't give a crap if they're all asleep or if they're all screaming or what. I
It probably
honestly
won't
don't
be the
care.
first or the last
I
time the
just
judge has seen that.
I just want to be there. I want to get it over with. And I don't mean like that in a bad way. Like I want the
We just
finalization to
want,
be done.
yeah. And then, so we'll do that tomorrow, and we should leave with some kind of documentation from the judge. If not, our attorney will send it to us. And then I think they said in like 6 to 8 weeks, we will get birth certificates with our names listed on it. And I think that's going to be like a big deal. I want to get those copied and framed, and then we'll have to decide what to do about Social Security numbers, because they have Social Security numbers, but I want to make sure that like they haven't been
We've been
used
advised.
for something. We've been advised to change them
Well, we've been
if we
advised both
can.
ways actually. We've heard that it's not a big deal, that you shouldn't have to change them. We've also heard that it's a really good idea to petition to have them changed. So we're not
So we're not
entirely
really
sure how
sure.
that works or how soon that could be done. Like if we have to wait to get our taxes done before we change their socials, or what the deal is there. We really don't know. Like this finalization just, it kind of restarts a whole new level of paperwork that we just don't understand, because this new level of paperwork we're not really involved in. Like it all comes from the lawyers and comes from the state, but it's just one of those things where we're like, okay, well, what now? Part two.
Yeah.
So
But like, to me, the things are like, now we won't need anybody's approval at all to do anything with them. We can go across every state line if we want. We can jump on a
we
plane and
moved to a different
go.
country.
Yeah, we could jump on a plane and go to someplace totally different. We can do a lot that we've kind of been doing to some extent, but also, and plus, I think the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is not that I have not liked having people over, because the people that have been involved in this process with us, the caseworker, our adoption
They've been
workers,
pretty amazing.
they've been awesome. I mean, we couldn't have asked for a better group of people, but I think that for me, not, getting a text or having to like, oh, wait, no, so and so's coming on Saturday at this time or this time, and like having to change our schedule and stuff, to just be able to be like, no, we're doing this and we're doing that and stuff. And I think the last time last time the caseworker was over, like our son, he opted to go upstairs and play in his room, and he's never done that. And I think it's just because he, in his mind, is like, I'm done. I'm done. We've not had a trigger or anything. We have friends whose like kids, they, like if you bring in a suitcase, they get upset or something. Ours have not been that way, but this was the first time where I feel like for him, he was just like, you know what? I'm just done. You guys are just talking about me and my sisters, and I'm just done. And so it'll be really nice for that. And I think the last couple of days he's been behaving really great. So I'm hoping that this lets him know you're safe. You're not going anywhere.
And in general, he's been getting better. There's the best word I can use to describe it is consistent. There's a lot less inconsistencies with him in regards to certain things. Like, he's still a kid. Like, he's still, I don't know if you want to call him a toddler because he's almost 5, but
emotionally he's a toddler.
So there's been it's been, I don't want to use the word easier, but he's been more consistent. It's kind of a little bit more reliable, a little easier to sort of assume how things are going to act. We can see things a little better, and his fits are less severe.
Yeah. And it's just, and we just have to, like, his therapist is awesome and has suggested a lot of stuff. And like, we have to stick to a rule of nobody can visit for longer than a week to 10 days maximum, because that is
he doesn't
what
understand.
he needs. He doesn't understand. He he went from a time where he was in a house that was very inconsistent to then being in foster home and getting visits, once a month. And sometimes people showed and sometimes they didn't. And so now for him to be in a consistent place, but if people come and they're here for too long, because even somebody who's not trying to rock the boat rocks the boat. I mean, you can't move into anybody else's life without there being some alteration. And for him, he just needs to know that the foundation is there. It's kind of like, the way that I describe it is, it's like somebody built a house but didn't put down any foundation. Like, they just literally put some wood down and built this great house, but there's no foundation. So the house is constantly moving and sinking and stuff. And we are having to dig underneath and build that foundation without destroying the house. Or if a part of it crumbles, like, to fix it or to fix it better. And it's been tough. And
well, I mean, my mom came to visit for, like, right at, I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was 9 days. So right there between the week and the 10-day mark. And no fault of anybody's own, but Tristan isn't as close to my mom as he is to other people.
You said the name.
Oh, damn it. That's fine. Tomorrow's the finalization. So anyway, yeah, there's our son's name. Congratulations, guys. So anyway, he's not as close to my mom as he is to other people. And even when she left, he was, I don't want to say he was a mess, but it definitely affected him for a few days, because the thing is, he's used to having people around. And when more people come, he gets used to having them around. And then if they leave again, then that throws him out. That throws him off.
It was even like that when school started up. And he went from me being home and both of us to then just you. And he just doesn't understand. And it's also one of those things that when anybody else is around, he naturally goes to them and pretty much avoids us. So we went trick-or-treating and he was like, I'm not going to hold your guys' hand. Like, I'm holding other people's hands. And the girls are not like that, but he's very much like that. And it's just, and I think that's just because he's so used to entertaining people and stuff like that. But the great thing is that the more people visit and leave and then come back, or the more they come and they're here not as long, but it's a good visit and stuff like that, the more he realizes it.
The more it makes sense to him.
And like, we've had to make a poster of the house rules because, and I know people are going to see it and they're like, that's overkill. And it's like, well, yeah, but the thing is that
for normal kids, for normal situations, it's overkill.
Whatever normal is. But it's also one of those things that for him, even though he can't read, if you can point to a rule and say, this is what it says, then he's like, oh, okay. And like, if you can show him a video of him saying it, or point to a rule about it, then he won't argue with you. And that's kind of why we had to do it. But it's also because if people visit, if people are here for any length of time, we want them to see like this is what our expectation is. And so, you know, and it's not that we're trying to hurt him. It's one of those things we try to tell him, you know, you can't run in the house. And I know kids run and they play, but we're like, we have hardwood floors, and his sisters have biffed it so many times.
He has too.
Yeah, but seriously, our middle daughter has just biffed it a lot.
She's a klutz. So watching her is kind of like watching her is kind of like watching the Three Stooges or the Keystone Cops. Like, she will just be running just happily, blah 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 blah, and then bam.
Right, but the great thing,
and then she'll get up and go, "Oops, sorry."
But the great thing is that she has started to when she does that, she apologizes to whatever, like, sorry chair, sorry tree, sorry table, sorry floor, and you're like, oh my goodness. But then she has an owie for like 6 days.
Yeah, but the funniest part is when she has the owie, and then she'll start crying and whining about the owie being on the wrong hand or the wrong foot or whatever like that. She'll, you know, like say there was one time she fell on the floor here in the living room that we're sitting in, and I think she popped her knuckle on her hand or something like that. It hurt, whatever. And then the next day she was crying because I grabbed her hand, and she's like, my owie, and I'm like, what owie? And she tried to show me, and I'm like, honey, wrong hand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's so cute though to watch. And our youngest, she's not talking.
She's talking a little bit. She's trying.
She doesn't talk, she babbles. But the thing is that like she will babble in the sentence and intonation structure of what she is. Like we're pretty sure she is saying things like, I want that, I don't want that type stuff. But she will babble, and
she communicates actually really well.
She communicates better than
she just doesn't really vocalize like she. No. But she understands absolutely everything we say. She responds very, very, very well. She's on top of things.
But the best thing, and I encourage this of anybody who sees her, and once things are done tomorrow, we're gonna be like blowing up Facebook, probably photos and stuff. But she meows like she makes the cutest little like meow, and it's like, I mean, it just melts you. If you're out anywhere and she meows, I guarantee you there's a cat somewhere, either on a poster or in her book or something. But she will be just doing something random and she'll meow. And
the one that killed us
loves Rocky. Oh my God, that cat is whipped. I don't care how much he must have hated kids before. That cat is whipped.
The one that killed us a couple days ago was when Tiff was showing off Madonna videos to the kids, and our middle daughter was watching the video. And for those,
it was Vogue.
No, it wasn't Vogue. It was Express Yourself.
No, it was Vogue.
Vogue doesn't have a cat in it, does it?
I thought it does.
I don't know. I thought it was Express Yourself.
No, it was Express Yourself. Yes, and she's petting the cat.
So yeah, she's petting the cat. The first scene of that they show the cat, and then our middle daughter goes, "Mommy, look, a kitty!" And our youngest daughter perks up in her chair and just goes, "Meow."
And then throughout the whole song,
we were just laughing our asses off.
It's like it's those things though that are just like, they're just the cutest, and they just come out of nowhere, and they're so, it's just hilarious, you know. And then like, well, and we do have a problem because, I'm just gonna say it, we kind of sometimes use profanity a lot more than we should, and we've gotten way better. And we try very hard not to do it in front of the kids. But the other night I came home and I don't know what happened, but I dropped something. I went, oh no, I dropped it. And our middle one just goes, damn it. And I'm like, she says it in context. So that's good. But it's like, she just, or sometimes I'll be like,
Sometimes she'll just say shit.
Yeah. And I'm just like, no. Or, well, my thing is like, I'll do something. I'll go upstairs to change and she'll be changing with me. I'm like, oh. And she'll be like, damn it, mommy. Like, is this the time you need a damn it? And I'm like, Lily, you shouldn't say it. She goes, okay, mommy. You, oh, great. I'll be like,
we're
you
so
shouldn't
used to
say
it
that.
now, it probably doesn't even matter.
Be like, you shouldn't say that, honey. She's like, okay, mommy, you say it. I'm like, damn it. And she goes, okay, damn it.
Yeah. So
it's super cute.
It's definitely gotten interesting around here. I'm sorry we haven't posted a video in a long time, but
we're busy and we're tired. But come visit us, please. They're awesome. They love to travel. They love to visit. We'll visit you.
I hate to say it also, but I think at least partially on my part, I think it's kind of hard to do a video at this point when we don't get to talk about their names or show their faces or really go into super strict detail. Like, I've already messed up and said our son's name. She just said our middle daughter's name, or at least her nickname.
But the youngest is a mystery.
Or at least the middle daughter's nickname. That's not her full name. So
yeah,
I think we're both just kind of at the point where we're like, okay, finalization. Let's just get this over with so we can actually have some fun telling you guys actually about the kids and not having to think about
and
what we can and can't say.
The videos. It's super cute though because the kids have gotten used to photos now. Like,
they pose.
We'll take the photo and then we'll be like, okay, everybody turn around, and then they turn around and they just stay in this. They just turn around and look away from it, and we'll take another photo. Like, they've gotten so used to. Here's the photo we send to family and friends. Here's the photo we share on Facebook, and so it's super cute. But I mean, no, they're really great kids. They're really awesome. We're down for hanging out, play dates and stuff, and yeah, they're super cool. And we're gonna. I'm looking forward to Christmas and Thanksgiving and to just really doing things with them this year, especially because now our youngest sort of gets it. Like, there's stuff she doesn't get, but overall she's kind of like, oh, okay, all right, this is how we do it. Whereas last year, I think for the longest time, our struggle was just, can we keep them alive? Can we keep them alive? As
a stay-at-home parent, believe me, that's a bigger struggle than you think, because everything they do, I'm just like, no! And now at the point, like, not in the truest sense of the word, but I understand when I see parents that have just, like, half given up. Like, they just kind of let their kids go run and do whatever.
I come home.
Because you're just sort of
like...
I come
home, and one of them's, like, lighting matches. The other one's, like, juggling, like, knives, you know? Like, and the bottom one's, like, you know, like, trying to, like, tie nooses around herself and be like, Mommy, look. I'm like, hey, whatever.
Because I get it now when you see the parents at the play area at the mall who sit there on their phone and they can somehow watch their kids at the same time, or who are walking around and their kids are running around the shopping mall or Costco or the grocery store, and they're just like, come on, stop, please stop. Like, I get it.
I don't quite get that yet. I'm not quite there, just because I'm also like, And but my favorite thing is when I put both girls on their little leashes that attach to my wrists, and we go into the mall, and I'm just like holding them up. I'm like, mush, mush, and they're just So. And
just a couple more things. At least once a day, if we're out and about anywhere, the two girls get confused with as being twins,
which I don't get.
They're almost they're almost the exact same size. They actually do have very similar faces.
Yeah, but the youngest looks younger.
I know, but
so that's
because we're used to them.
I know.
At a glance, they actually do look a lot alike.
We get a lot.
Twins.
We get a lot of people that's like, "Oh my God, you guys are so cute. Your kids look just like you."
Yeah, and
it's like
one of the things that just happened to me today is the kids, especially the girls, because our son spends a lot of time in school during the week. They are attention magnets. You put them anywhere, and just people are like, "Oh my God! Oh, they're so cute!" Oh,
we took all three to the beach, and everybody was standing there.
Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. We're very proud.
Yeah. So, and we look forward to doing a video with all of us.
Yes, definitely. So
if we can.
We're gonna go on tonight, guys, because I'm tired, and we're gonna have a long day tomorrow.
We have a long, fun day, and I've taken the day off to be mommy. So, thanks for all your support and love, and yeah. Here we go.
Here we go.
Bye.
Bye.